Hey, what's going on, Nitro Ninjas? It's your Grandmaster Nikknitro. Last weekend, there was a big first-time top 8 invitational tournament for the Asian Pakistan area, hosted by Mizbiz'S, his first Mizbiz'S arena. And you know, thank you Mizbiz'S for hosting this event. It was definitely an honor to be able to participate. Thank you for inviting me, and thank you to also Rips Arena and Not Very Good for taking the time off their busy schedules, you know, to come and commentate for this tournament as well. So these three definitely made this event very possible, very successful, hyped up the crowd. You know, it was just such a successful event. I mean, the participants, you know, definitely, you know, came to show, you know, their stuff and definitely made a statement. But you know, it's really, you know, these guys that made this all possible. So you know, big props to them, you know, for that. I'll definitely be linking their social medias and channels in the description below, so you guys can check them out, show them some love, because without them this wouldn't have been possible. Anyways, it was such a big honor. This was definitely a lot of fun. So instead of actually showing the entire tournament on my own channel, stealing from Mizbiz'S, which is not cool by the way, I decided to, you know, do a self-analysis video on my matches specifically. You know, if you want to watch the entire tournament, go check out Mizbiz'S channel. You know, the video is already uploaded there. Check them out, show them some love. But for me, this is a self-analysis video on my performance, so therefore we can see what I did right, what I did wrong, what we can learn from my mistakes and the other competitors as well, because this knowledge can definitely carry over for future references, for not just for me but for you guys as well. You know, learn from my mistakes, my successes, other people's mistakes, other people's successes. You know, it's all about learning, and you know, hopefully you guys will definitely, you know, take something from this, and I will definitely take something from this, and plus it's just fun to watch. So you know, for this analysis video, you know, grab some snacks. I definitely got my coffee right here to help me, you know, keep my juices flowing, and yeah, enjoy the video guys. Let's go. All right, so we're starting this next match off, me against Dr. Swoldier. So he's using Fujin here. As I said, here, this screen right here gives so much information already. Guys, don't take this screen for granted. So as you can see here, I decided to go with the Spirit Ball Sickle Port slide setup. He went with the typical Arsenal, Wind Push, and Skywalker variation. Now, the thing is, the reason why I need to see Wind Push, it's because that Wind Push means he's not going to use a crossbow. That means I could be a little bit more, I could say, you say a little careless when it comes to the range game, because Wind Push, the initial hit doesn't do any damage. Only the amplified does. So as long as I could see the meter, you know, two things will happen in my favor. One, if he has no meter, Wind Push will not hurt. Second, even if he wants Wind Push to hurt, it's going to use up resources, and you don't want that to happen when you're, especially when you're using someone kind of meter hungry like Fujin, because Fujin takes high execution and a lot of meters, so you got to be careful with that. So because I know it's Wind Push, that can change my approach a little bit. I can be a little more aggressive than, you know, I usually am.
Make sure that you give the best show, the best entertainment platform for everybody.
So
I'm really happy.
For all of you who might not know, before I do this, like I did like send message to Ripper, Mr. Aquaman, Farah, Hot Rod from MK Television. I asked them for advice, and they have been so nice to me. They're literally the nicest people I've ever met, and then they have been so nice to me, and then given me wonderful advice, and then thank you so much for that.
Okay, right there. See, right there. See, I did start with the Sickle Port, because if Fujin usually controls, you know, the pacing and, you know, distance. Now, a lot of times people like to stay away from Fujin, so that's why Fujin can do like back 2 a lot, or forward 2 and everything like that. So you can see he tried to go for the back 2 into the Wind Push, but as you can see right there, because I did the Sickle Port, he was able to hit the back 2, but the Wind Push completely missed. So therefore I was able to, you know, punish it. However, I wasn't ready for that, so he wasn't ready for that, so we're both just going like, what?
This will not happen. Like,
down 1 into back 1. Back 1 is such a disgusting move on Noob Saibot. As I said, guys, repeat after me, back 1 saves lives.
If not for them.
Oh no, you did it. You did that. You did that. You should be proud of yourself. Alrighty.
Wait, you gotta dive into
Good combo.
the game right now, because Dr. Swoldier has arrived, Vera, for the very first time.
This is my first time seeing Dr.
What he means by that is that Dr. Swoldier was actually supposed to go against Captain Fluffles, but Captain Fluffles was never able to show up due to probably because military, you know, obligations, which, you know, big respect to you, you know, Captain Fluffles. But anyway, so Dr. Swoldier by default advanced to the next round against me, so that's why I'm fighting Dr. Swoldier.
Dr. Swoldier, I'm so
Nikknitro, no slouch.
Yes, sir.
That Noob Saibot's so dangerous.
Right there. See, that's the thing about using Noob Saibot's other moves. His movement ability, my favorite movement ability is Sickle Port, because it can change the distance in an instant right there. Because, see, Dr. Swoldier was ready to win push, you know, because Noob Saibot can, you know, like jump or like dash forward, not very far, but you could see because of the Sickle Port, it increases Noob Saibot's mobility game right there, and that's why I was able to punish, because the wind push, it's a specific distance. It's not like from the person like a typical projectile. It's how you call that? It's a location specific projectile. So if I'm not at that location when he does a wind push, it's not going to connect. And right there, I was able to punish very easily.
My goodness.
Look at the punish on the back two there because he has that move. I don't even know the name of that Vera.
Sickle Port.
Oh no, if anybody in the chat knows the name of that move of Noob Saibot, please, we would appreciate it, because
as you could see, once again, you know, when people don't see a typical Noob Saibot player, they get shocked, you know, by the arsenal that Noob Saibot can do. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of people like will base Noob Saibot's tier placing based off of his combo variation, when actually Noob Saibot is much more than that when he uses other abilities. This is why, you know, I love being a character loyalist in certain games like Mortal Kombat 11, because when you master one character, specifically me with Noob Saibot, you will master every aspect of that character rather than just a typical, you know, variation where everybody wants to see, you know, 400 500%, you know, combo, you know, damage, you know, easily from Noob Saibot. But you know, that's not how I play, and that's not how everything is. Remember, combos aren't everything, guys. Combos are like what, 10 to 15% of the entire fight. The rest of the fight is all decision making, neutral, defense, and reading, and you know, reacting. And you know, if you stick with the mentality that the game is all about combos, you are not going to get very far with either your character or the game in general. So always keep that in mind, guys. Combos aren't everything.
How is the shadow? I will just call it the shadow slingshot.
That's actually a cooler name, shadow slingshot.
That's my new word for the move, Vera.
Nice back one.
SSS, Shadow Slingshot.
Yeah, the triple S. It is called Sickle Port. Castle, thank you so much. I will stick with triple S.
Okay, I didn't think he was actually going to go with the full back 3-1. That's why I got hit by that crushing blow. So that's a read error on my part. As I said, sometimes you got to make those hard reads. Sometimes you're going to end up blocking, like in the last match where I was able to block the Sub-Zero mix-up. Sometimes you're wrong. You get crushing blow to the ribs right there by Fujin's, you know, back 3-1, you know, crushing blow. It happens, you know, it happens. You just got to shake it off and move on.
S anyway.
I like triple S. I love it. All right.
Once again, you got to watch out for that back one.
Yeah, down one into back one. 9-frame mid.
This is where Noob kind of has the advantage over Fujin, because Fujin does rely on movement both in the air and on the ground, and Noob Saibot can actually stop both sides. He can stop the air movement, he can stop the ground movement. That's why Noob Saibot actually, in this matchup, Noob Saibot does have the advantage over Fujin.
Incoming, and here's the punish on the whip forward 3.
He got hit by the back too because he thought I was going to throw, because I kind of, you know, made it look like I was going to throw. That's why I walked forward, went up close in his face. He tried to duck it, but then I just went back 2 instead.
Oh,
Dr. Swoldier. That was on life.
I was planning to actually flawless block, but then I messed up. But then I tried to go forward 2, mess up the forward 2, standing 2, messed up, full punish right there. It happens. You make a mistake, they capitalize on it. That's a tournament, guys. You make a mistake, you get punished for it.
Nice. Spicy with punish here. You see the comeback.
A little drop on that combo. He missed the down 1 into the wind kicks. It's okay.
Sir.
Breakaway.
Go on. Nooch.
Right there. See, Noob Saibot can stop those movements. I knew he wasn't going to do Skywalker because, look, he didn't have any meter. You could check right there on site. When you see they don't have any defensive meter, that means they can't cancel their Skywalker. So if Fujin wants to get close in on me at full speed, the only other option to keep himself safe is to do the back 3, which is what I anticipated, hence went with the slide instead. See, every bit of information on the screen is important when it comes to playing competitively. All those, you know, if you see all those bits of information, it will narrow down the options your opponent can do, and it's gonna seem like you're reading their minds, but you're just actually narrowing down the options to the most possible likely move which you can counter. Now, of course, if he just jumped, he probably would have been able to, you know, avoid it completely and punish me, but he figured that he needed to get in fast, back 3 instead, that's where I did the slide and caught him and won that round right there.
Don't want to take this chip and the slide. Close out round number 1. Nikknitro. Being hungry for the overall win here in today's top 8.
I was hungry for it.
Absolutely.
You always want to go into a tournament hungry because, I mean, I know people say, I just want to go to a tournament to have some fun. Yes, you can have fun. There is nothing wrong with that. But there's casual events, there's, you know, exhibition matches. You know, you can even call your friends. When you join a tournament, you know, sure, your goal should be to have fun and have a good time and all of that, but the purpose of a tournament is to win it. And so you do whatever you can to win. You have to have that drive to win. Otherwise, like in a tournament setting, like, again, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, and I'm sorry if I offended anybody, but like, if you don't go into a tournament with the intention of trying to win it all, you're wasting your own time and you're wasting everybody else's time. As you can see right there, he switched to Rain because he felt that like being faster was probably going to help. It probably would have, definitely, but again, I fought a lot of, you know, good Rains out there. I'm not going to mention names out there, but you know who you are, you know, using Rain. You know, I definitely understood the matchup against Noob Saibot with Rain, and I have to say this, Noob Saibot has a huge advantage over Rain with the damage and the reach. Yes, Rain can still, you know, take it from Noob Saibot, but again, you have to execute Rain perfectly with his speed and the mind games, because if you don't, Noob Saibot's just going to catch you in every single distance and reach, and he wins the matchup against Rain. So in the matchup against Rain, yeah, Noob Saibot definitely has the advantage here.
Oh, that was smooth, right? That was smooth.
That was
okay,
smooth.
I want to say that was smooth.
Big rip with the smoothness here.
Got you guys. I got you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, Rips is a cool guy.
All right. First Adenin I'm going to see on this tournament as well. Really excited to see some Rain gameplay here.
Rain gameplay. Right there, see?
Oh yeah, and the instant forward to that button.
Yeah, you saw it there. Because I know that Noob Saibot beats the reach game with Rain, that's why I went swinging with forward 2 right away. He could start with forward 3. I start with forward 3 right away as well, but Noob Saibot's forward 2 just is so much faster and it reaches so much further. So that's why I did that. And also, you can see that Dr. Swoldier actually got the Quantum Rift to stop my zoning, which is actually very smart. That's good. You know, reduce my options in order to get better control of the fight. That's actually really smart. See, you see, tournaments are not just about execution, it's also the strategy as well. So, you know, big ups to Dr. Swoldier for thinking about that. That's actually, you know, really good. He has my respect for that.
Much priority. And there's a triple S
right there. See, right there. Noob Saibot beats Rain in the reach game. Even though Rain does have far-reaching moves, they are way too slow. Rain can move fast, but his moves are not that fast. That's why, you know, I stay at a certain distance where I know I can punish Rain easily if he whips, because Rain has so much recovery, so much.
Did you see it?
Ooh, that trip guard was
A shadow slingshot.
absolutely ridiculous. Triple S. Hold on. All right, nice grab.
Good, that was good movement right there.
Okay. Nice to see the guitar toss.
I got lucky.
Overhead, no flawless block on that.
I'm not good at flawless blocking, Rips, okay? I'm surprised that, you know, you think I'm that good where I can flawless block everything. I can't. Sorry.
Here's the jump in. Here comes Dr. Swoldier, baby.
Yeah, right there, right there. See, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Maybe I got nervous, but yeah. Armor breaking at that part is not the ideal thing because, you know, yeah, he's gonna catch me, but he didn't have any offensive meter, so I know he's not gonna be able to do the crushing blow. True, he puts me in the corner, but again, you know, Rain's damage is not the best, so unless he was able to crushing blow me, that damage, it was easy for me to overlook it and just continue, you know, with my offense and everything whatnot. But still, good read on the armor break.
And the armor break, but he doesn't have a bar.
As I said.
That's right.
The corner carry is real, and now Nikknitro sitting in that corner.
Okay, the reason I did that short hop into, you know, into the sickle port, it's because when I do a short hop at the sickle port, they don't usually see that coming, so it allows me to close the distance without them being able to react in time. So that was just, you know, for position purposes.
But look at the
Bless coming once more.
The movements from Rain. Number 1.
It's punish here. Doesn't believe in his own button. Or 2. Slide.
Right.
Once again, you gotta watch out for that forward 2 stagger into back 1.
And that's what you said, Baron. The threat of the slide.
That's right. There it is. All right.
Nice block.
Nice down one check. The staggered to forward ground.
Yo,
It was a good
Karen
check.
with the follow.
Right there, right there. See, I had a feeling he was gonna, you know, throw that Qatar. So I was gonna just punish it with, you know, a fatal blow. Now, people are gonna say, no, you wasted your fatal blow. No, if a fatal blow closes a round, it's never a waste. I mean, you're not gonna save your fatal blow anyway. Why even save it? You know, you're not trying to let yourself get to 30% anyway. So the moment fatal blow comes out, use that. If it closes the round, good. If it doesn't, you better make sure it closes it. Because, you know, if you use a fatal blow and it doesn't close the round, that's when it's truly a waste. So there, it's not a waste.
Oh no, Nikknitro, you're a demon for that.
Yeah, it's a full screen fatal blow. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You are a demon for that, definitely.
But I mean, it's not punishable, right? Like,
Not punishable at full screen, which I don't know who's gonna like do it up close raw. You know, maybe up close and personal after a combo, but a raw Noob Saibot fatal blow at close range, you're just asking to get murdered.
it's not even punishable for screen. Like,
Oh my goodness. All right.
There's not a lot of fatal blows are punishable. You know, it's like a lot of fatal blows have so much pushback, you really just can't punish it. It's kind of stupid, to be honest.
Okay, shadow slide. Ooh.
Right there, there's a mix-up in itself right there. See, the sickle port in itself is actually unsafe, both amplified and unamplified. But because I conditioned Dr. Swoldier that I'm gonna amplify it so he can be ready, I decided to just not do the amplified. He saw the opportunity, so I just back 1, because back 1, what it will always do, it will advance the clone's hitbox, and it will retreat Noob Saibot's hurt box. So it's perfect for checking pokes.
Ooh, again.
Just do an empty teleport into back 1. Nikknitro, I respect it.
Thank you, Rips. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Good duck.
The Noob game
I messed up my sickle port right there.
Got caught by the Qatar toss. Okay, forward 2.
That could have been
Oh, that could have been a KB right there. Got the counter.
He wasn't ready for that. A lot of times you're not really ready for the forward 2 crushing blow with rain unless you're completely confident and sure that it's gonna punish or counter to that crushing blow. Because if you commit to that string with rain and they block it, it's easy punish. And you can see Dr. Swoldier, his life is too low for him to risk that. That's why he didn't expect. That's why he did the whole forward 2 down 4 sweep with rain. That's why he didn't do the crushing blow punish, because he's thinking about, hey, if I mess this up, I'm dead. And in a tournament, you want to not lose as much as possible. Even though it is a first of 3, you cannot afford even just 1 round. You cannot afford it.
Hit.
Absolutely.
Here comes Dr. Swoldier, gets punished.
Ninja rolls. You gotta love the ninja rolls.
Decision making here from Nikknitro with that roll, but
Good
here's
challenge.
the call out on the stagger.
That's a good call out.
Dr. Swoldier.
That one checked. Went for
Nice,
another
nice. That was good.
stagger
Good stagger.
Grab. He's actually very
It's one touch,
successful.
Farah. And here's the end to it, but he can't get the pickup.
Can't do it. Just oh.
I could have ended it right there, but I decided to just check in with back 1 because I thought I was just gonna block it so that I can do something else. But I didn't think it was gonna get hit, because if I actually went with the back 1 into, you know, the slide, yeah, I could definitely, you know, amplify it, you know, if he blocked it to keep it safe on neutral. But I kind of want to catch him off guard, because when you're at when you're at this amount of health left, both of you are below 30%, you want to make sure that you're not as predictable as possible. So if I did the typical back 1 into slide amplified, Rain can do so many things, because if I decide to go and swing it, he can easily do fatal blow. That's why I just checked him with a simple back 1 so that I can reset the neutral and, you know, breathe again. But, you know, I didn't think he was gonna get hit by it, therefore I couldn't close it out. So, you know, again, that's the reason why all this is happening, because all that's going through our heads, guys. All of that's going through our head.
Oh, hold on. It's really scary right now. The chip.
Oh yeah.
And that's what makes Noob kind of, you know, busted, because, you know, his forward 2-2-1 string into slide, that's 5 hits right there. You can easily chip out somebody with those moves. And considering the fact that Noob does so much chip damage because he has the highest damage output in the game, it's very easy to chip out a player at this range, you know, if they're being super careful and defensive. That's just, you know, one of the strengths of Noob Saibot. So, you know, again, Noob Saibot had the advantage in this matchup against Rain. That's the reason why this was more of like a convincing round than anything.
And here it is. Forward to chipping out the last life from Dr. Swoldier. Nikknitro, he is looking for another sweep, Vera.
I'm not really looking for it, but I hope I get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is some
This is
ridiculous.
hype. This is hype.
It's so hype right now. Like, it doesn't matter. Even if Dr. Swoldier is not getting or closing out the rounds or the set all around, he's getting really close. You can see that little by little he's making those adjustments. It's just a matter of like the execution all together. But I can see that he's doing some staggered, so forward grab, and I think he's been really successful with it. I think.
Yeah, Farrah's right actually right there because yeah, Dr. Swolder's execution is actually very, very, very good, and he's actually very good at decision making. He's a tough opponent. You know, again, it was just the matchup against Noob Saibot, and because, you know, certain parts of execution was not perfect, you know, that's why I was able to capitalize on it. But actually, Dr. Swoldier, very, very, very good. Kept me on the edge of my seat, caught me a lot of times, actually challenged the staggers because he was ready for it. He's making those adjustments. You know, so Dr. Swoldier definitely was no pushover. He was a tough opponent. You know, it's just that on top of his adjustments, I had to make the adjustments as well. You know, again, that's also part of tournament play. It's adjustment after adjustment after adjustment. You can't just have one or two strategies in a fight. You have to have 5 or 6 different strategies in a fight. You need to be able to change your game up at a moment's notice in a tournament, because if you don't, you're going to get downloaded by your opponent. And once you're downloaded, that's game over.
If he does a little bit more grabs, maybe that would work really well on his favor as well.
She's right, because I block a lot, so grabbing me is actually a good thing to do against me.
I do not want to see another sweep. Please do not give me another sweep.
You're gonna be disappointed, Vera.
Make this happen.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see.
RoboCop is saying this commentary is godlike. I agree.
He's right. This commentary is godlike. These three made this event like super crazy hype. It was just amazing. So thank you, Rips Arena, Not Very Good, and Mizbiz'S. Thank you guys so very much for this.
Agree.
Oh.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, guys, but Dr. Swoldier, he needs our help right now. So, can I get some D's in the... Oh, no, Vera. Can I get some D's in the chat right now for Dr. Swoldier?
He wants some D's for Dr. Swoldier. Oh my gosh. Rips, Ripper. You a funny dude, man. You a funny dude.
It might sound a little bit sus, but I will be the first one dropping the big D in the chat, ladies.
The fact that he has that much confidence when he says about dropping D's, that's not sus anymore. You know, Rips, you are definitely an alpha male.
Give that big D.
Look at Vera dropping the 10 times D.
Jeez.
Look at RoboCop.
But just...
Okay, right there. You see, in that short amount of time right there, Dr. Swoldier, his execution with Fujin is perfect. Caught me every single moment, and look at that life lead right there, just instantly like that. So Dr. Swoldier, no pushover, optimizing his damage. My gosh, you definitely are a force to be reckoned with, man.
Just like that. Dr. Sivera, it worked actually. Look at Dr. Swoldier go.
Yes, sir.
Ninja roll.
Definitely. Look at this. All right. Just a minute. We're moving here. Okay. Ooh, there it is again.
Right there. You see, when I staggered, I backed off a little bit. I didn't do the typical stuff. You know, as I said, sometimes the best mix-up is no mix-up at all. Sometimes it's repositioning. Catch your opponent doing something. You know, if they're gonna be, you know, predicting you, you gotta do something unpredictable. That's where, you know, all of these staggers, placement adjustments, you know, distancing, spacing, and all that is very, very, very important.
What a spacing. The matchup knowledge.
I kind of just went for it. I didn't think that he was actually going to, you know, do a dive kick. I thought he was just gonna like cancel out of it, and then I was gonna, you know, get him for it. But because I also saw he had no meter right there, I knew he was not gonna be able to amplify that dive kick. That's why, you know, when the dive kick happened, just went right for the punish.
Oh wait, Vera.
Just a minute.
Nikknitro. Oh, he does get the confirm here, but
Yeah, I didn't think that I would be able to, punish him with 1-1-3. I thought forward 2 was going to be the best reach because Fujin has good buttons, especially, if that back one is going to stuff my 1-1. So that's why I didn't get the confirm right there. So that was my fault right there.
he's so close on bringing this back, looking for that robbery.
Y2. BSD, baby. BSD.
Get Rob.
Careful here.
Right there, see, Dr. Swoldier, he made the adjustment right there. I thought he was gonna come forward. I thought he was gonna come swinging, but instead, I went swinging. I got caught with that whiff punish right there. Back one is really good with Fujin, therefore, he deserved that round. I made a mistake. He capitalized. He took the round. That's where it matters, guys. That's where it matters. It's all about catching your opponent making those mistakes.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, nice interrupt. That was so ballsy from Dr. Swoldier, but that was his last opportunity to
It wasn't just ballsy, it was smart.
survive it.
Absolutely. I'm just glad he wasn't on that chip territory because that would have been like really unfortunate. Okay.
Good back two.
Wait. Hold up. But Haver, 69 is saying, just a Nikknitro, he got no love from me. That was German mixed with English.
Okay. What Rips is talking about there. This is also the reason why I wanted to watch Twitch. I actually wanted to look at the chat. Let's look at the chat right here, guys. So this comment right here, it says that Quadhaver 69, he's like well, I translated that in German. Apparently it says, I hate Nikknitro, he got no love for me. Now before you guys say anything, okay, the reason why he said that, it's not because he really legitimately hates me. Apparently he fought me in Combat League way before, messaged me on WhatsApp saying good games, and I never replied back to him. The big reason why is because I deleted my WhatsApp account. Well, not really the account, but I deleted the WhatsApp app. So I never even saw the message, so I never even got to reply. So I didn't even get to say GG's myself. However, you can always read that wrong because you don't understand what's going on with the other side. So from the first glance, it looks like I just ignored him, saying like, oh, I'm better than you, screw that. So again, Quadhaver, I'm sorry for that. I apologize. I messaged him and I explained the situation. He forgave me. So thank you for being so forgiving. But anyways, guys, if I do anything wrong, be sure to let me know. If you don't let me know, I'm going to keep making the same mistake over and over again. So whenever I do something wrong, guys, don't be afraid to let me know because I'm not perfect. Sometimes I need to be put in my place too, By the way, before we continue with this, I just want to say, thank you guys, for like all the love, because I saw here, in the chat, everybody's been so supportive of me, I mean, this was supposed to be to support Mizbiz'S stream for the event he did, but you guys were cheering me on, this really means a lot. I thank you guys so much. It actually brought a tear to my eye. Thank you for the support. You guys are the absolute best.
Really?
Jetzt hold up. Bist du Deutsch oder was?
I have no idea.
I don't think
Wir müssen zusammenhalten. Die Deutschen müssen zusammenhalten, guys. Okay, now back to English.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what Rips is saying right there. I don't speak German.
I'll give you Tagalog. You want to hear some Tagalog words? I'll give you Tagalog. I think.
I can give you Cantonese if you guys want.
Oh yeah, Mizbiz'S is from Hong Kong. That's why.
Yeah, I can give you Tagalog. That's it, though. All right. Grab.
We actually speak a lot of languages here in the commentary.
That's right.
And just like that, do we see... Wait.
Is this it? Hold on.
Flawless block.
Okay.
Doesn't spin the bar on that.
Flawless block. Not there today. Okay, nice tag.
Ooh, the schmixes, man. The schmixes. Noob Saibot has the schmixes.
Oh, got hit by the
And
shadow.
the fake mix. He's not ready for the fuzzy in the end.
Alright, nice anti-air. Nice versions as well.
in the chat. He's got 2 thumbs and speaks limited French. This moi.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Hey, that's KB.
Yep.
Hold on.
Oh shit, okay. Nikknitro.
You gotta stay patient here.
Yeah, in there, I was already kind of guessing where Dr. Swoldier is really trying to get super aggressive. So because I could see he really wants to take the last round already, that's where I can tell he got a little bit more aggressive. But once you sense that aggressiveness, that's where your number of options becomes, narrowed down to the best ones, which is why I was catching him with back one, crushing blow. I was catching him with a couple of, forward twos and all of that. And that's why, the life lead ended up becoming so big right there.
Wait for the right opportunity.
Schmicks.
Got hit by the shadow
Back
slide
two.
once again. Woo! I'm scared. All right.
Oh, and this
Right there, you see the amplified wind push. It doesn't do that much damage at all. That's why I just let it hit me. Because look, I got hit by the wind push. Dr. Swoldier has no more meter now, so that's, you know, unfortunate on his part.
life lead. Look at the life lead, Vera. Nikknitro.
Once again, that forward to stagger, because, you know, he's challenging me. Because a lot of the times when you stagger, when your opponent has little life, most of the time you go for the grabs. You stagger, you go for the grabs, which is what they're prepared for. But that's where Noob Saibot actually has, you know, the option to just not let that happen and just go back one instead. Because even if they block, we're back to neutral. So that's why I always go with the forward two, back one, slide, you know, at first. Because the moment they start blocking, they start respecting me, then I'll mix up like with a short hop, with a throw. You know, it's all about conditioning, you know. You got to condition your opponent. You got to read what their next movement's going to be. Anyways, you know, that's how it was. And so GG's, you know, to Dr. Swoldier. So yeah, guys, I'm going to be uploading the other fights in another video. So this video is not super long, because I actually can say one fight is pretty long already. So don't worry, I'll be splitting these up into 4 separate videos, because there's 4 fights in total. So I'll have this one here. The next ones are going to be for the following day. So just be patient for that. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Thanks to all the members of the Nitro Ninjas. It's your Grandmaster Nicknitro. Stay awesome, my ninjas.